Why do adult cats make biscuits on your lap? A 6-week-old reflex never died. Your cat curls onto your lap, half closes her eyes, and starts pushing rhythmically with her front paws. Cat people call it making biscuits. Vets call it a retained neonatal behavior. The same pattern shows up in lions, tigers, and house cats, and it always traces back to the first 6 weeks of life. It's not random. It's a reflex that should have switched off, but didn't. Kneading starts before a kitten's eyes are even open. In the first week of life, newborn kittens are blind, deaf, and almost completely helpless, but they can already do one thing with surprising precision. They alternate pushing motions with their front paws against their mother's belly while nursing. This isn't decoration. It's a mechanical pump. The pressure from those tiny paws stimulates the mammary glands, encouraging milk to release faster and in larger volumes. Lactation researchers have measured this in domestic cats and in farmed felines. Kittens that knead more aggressively consume more milk per minute than kittens that just latch and wait. The behavior is wired in from birth, with no learning required. A kitten raised in total isolation, away from any other cats, will still need the moment it's offered milk. That tells biologists this isn't a habit copied from siblings. It's a hard-coded motor program. Around 6 weeks of age, kittens wean off milk and start eating solid food. The mechanical purpose of kneading is gone, and in almost every other mammal, that's where a nursing reflex would shut off. In cats, it doesn't. So why do adult cats, fully grown, fully weaned, eating kibble, still knead? The answer comes from neuroscience, and it's a story about hormones. When a kitten kneads while nursing, 3 things happen at the same time. The paws push, the mouth latches, and the brain releases a flood of oxytocin and serotonin, the same chemicals associated with bonding, calm, and pleasure. These chemicals get linked, in the kitten's developing brain, to the physical act of kneading itself. This is classical conditioning, the same kind Pavlov showed with dogs. The motion becomes the trigger. By the time a cat is an adult, the brain has effectively burned a circuit. Pushing the paws rhythmically against something soft equals comfort. The behavior detached from its original function and became a self-soothing tool the cat carries for life. That's why your cat kneads when she's purring, when she's about to sleep, or when she settles in next to a trusted human. She's not feeding. She's triggering the same chemistry her brain learned to associate with safety at 6 weeks old. In behavioral terms, kneading became a fossilized signal of contentment, an emotion display, not a feeding action. But there's a second layer, and it explains why your cat picks your lap specifically. Cats have scent glands in the soft pads of their paws, specifically between the toes and on the underside. These glands release pheromones, chemical signals invisible to humans but loud and clear to other cats. When a cat needs a surface, she's not just enjoying the texture. She's depositing her scent. Behavioral ecologists call this a territorial marking behavior, layered on top of the original nursing reflex. So your cat is doing 2 things at once. She's triggering her own comfort hormones, and she's quietly tagging you as hers. That's also why cats often knead before lying down. It's the same family of behaviors big cats use in tall grass before they sleep, packing down the area and marking it as a safe zone. Some researchers add a third explanation: muscle stretching. Kneading flexes the deep paw and shoulder muscles in a way that mirrors stretching after a nap. So in one behavior, your cat is self-soothing with infant hormones, scent marking her territory, and stretching out tight muscles, all triggered by something that started as a 6-week-old's way to get more milk. The reflex was never deleted. It was repurposed 3 different ways. That's why cats knead, a 6-week-old reflex they never outgrow. Subscribe to Curious Science for more animal mechanisms. Tomorrow, why a banana shares 70% of your genes and what actually makes you different.